Okay, first of all, let me tell you about my day. Let me tell you how my day began and bring it to now. So, I'm in bed, sleep, after I work out, ate my regular routine, hit the bed, crash out. I get up, use the bathroom, my phone going off. 10 after 12, man, it's the job. Apparently, there was a malfunctioning equipment last night. So my department manager gives me a heads up. In order to put things straight and get back on course, there's a couple of things that I got to do to make sure that everybody's day is okay. So now, I told you I work in the melt department and we run furnaces, melt to steel, melt department. The furnace goes down with steel inside of it, a full 40,000 pounds. That's called a heat, which we melt down, take to the floor to pour molds. So there's 40,000 pounds in the furnace. That second shift can't get out because the furnace gave out. Okay. But here's the kicker. The next heat, the next 40,000 pounds of steel, we have two buckets. One holds 21,000, one holds 19. They both can hold 20, but we breaks it down to 21,000, the first half, which is called a front charge. 19,000 is the back half. It's called a back charge. Together, it's 40,000 pounds goes into the furnace. We can't put them all in at one time because then we're getting to a whole array of other stuff. So now let's back up. The furnace goes down. There's a full 40,000 pounds inside of it, half melted. But the next 40,000 pounds, I have to take out of the buckets because for my shift, we do specialty heats. So my department manager calls me, tell me what's going on. Well, text me first, tell me what's going on and everything and all that. So AM cardio's out the window. Pew, that's gone. So he tells me what he would like to have done and things and everything to get done. To get back on track. Because what's going to happen is, since second shift couldn't get that heat that's in the furnace out to the floor, it's left on us, first shift. So we have to adjust our schedule. And our original schedule was the specialty heat came out second and third, So since the furnace went down, that last, which would have been second shift's last heat, now turns into our first heat. You following me? You get me so far? So that's the first adjustment. Now, here's where I come in, because our second heat is specialty. No matter what goes down, that heat is scheduled to come out second. So I have to get there early, unload, because when you work in the scrapyard, we're always one in front. The one that's cooking, we're working on the next one. If we have to wait, if we was tied up, I'd be behind, and we'd be behind because the furnace would be empty waiting on me. So I'm always one in front. Whatever's cooking, I'm working on the second one. When we put the first half of the second one in, I go outside and make the first half of the third one because we drop them one at a time. So now, in order to get back on schedule and get the specialty heat out, AKA Rob Jordan to the rescue. So in other words, my day started at 2 o'clock. fixing the problem. While they fix the furnace, I'm getting it so we can stay on schedule. And then starting at 2 o'clock and work till 2 o'clock. That's all I'm allowed. In my position, OSHA only allows you a 12-hour shift because then it starts messing with your mental. It's like driving. You know what I mean? You can only drive for 12 hours, I think. But I know being a craneman, you know, because your depth perception, your judgment, they say it starts to deteriorate after 12 hours. And I maximize the full 12 hours. So that's the beginning of my day. So I comes home, been home for a little while. What is it? Oh, it's 6:20. So I get here around 3. So let me sit down for a second before I come and do my thing, which is where we're here now. Got a quick little, about 45 minutes worth of sleep, relaxing, woo-sawing from that event, which I rectified and we back on track and everybody ended up having a good day, you know. But, you know, I just had to get there to ensure that. And my department manager knows that. So that's why he got with me. We had a conversation, talked about it. You know, it was a long day for him too, you know. But we got it right. We got it straight. So here's where unwanted thoughts creeps into my head. Because I'm up in the living room, relaxing, listening to news, falling out, you know, cruising, chilling, getting a nice little deep breath, falling asleep. I actually fell asleep for about 45 minutes and was like, you know what, man, maybe I should get with that tomorrow. But then here's where, like I said, you're going to have these thoughts. I had these thoughts all the time, you know what I mean? Especially after a day like today. It would have been justified, but here's where my willpower kicks in, my determination. I told you, this is a test for me. My obstacles, you know what I mean? I would always give in. Now, before, after something like that, I'm like, yeah, I can get to it later. And especially if I had to go travel to a gym, oh man, forget it. If I'd have drove home and stayed home, didn't have to get back in the car and drive to another gym, it probably wouldn't have happened. You know, it probably wouldn't have happened. But since I created physiques, you know, it was easier to say, it's only right downstairs. Your gym is only right downstairs. And I said, let me get up. Let me get up and get down here. I got people waiting on me. I got me waiting on me. So let me get up. And this is where my willpower kicks in. And I have the tools that I need to help that. Because all I have to do is go downstairs. So now that I got you caught up to where everything's at, this is what today's going to consist of. 2 movements. It's arm day. You know that. Arm day. So we're going to do a basic tricep pull down. Then we're going to do a basic, you know, I got that short bar. This is only the second time swinging now. You know, he going for a ride. You know, he going for a ride. So I'm only doing 2 exercises a day. And I don't even know when, I can't even say how many sets. We just going to go, and we just going to go, and we just going to go. I don't know. You'll find out when I find out. We'll find out together. So we're going to do 2 exercises, and I'm probably going to superset them. Blow these things up, blow them up, get my cardio, and get out of here. Because we got back tomorrow. So that's the game plan. Now that you know where my mind's at, on the day I've been through, and what we're about to do, no more time, no more rapping. It's time to get to it and make it happen. So let me move you. I'll probably be moving you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So when you see the video, it's probably going to be like boom, 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 boom. So that's probably what we're going to end up doing. So with that's my missus, you know, she camera shy. But anyhow, that's where we're at. So let me move this and set up. We're going to go straight to it, y'all. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right, let's get this work. Let's get this work. Yeah. Whew. It's been a day. Oh, man. That was all right. Waking me up. Waking me up. Perfect example of making a conscious decision to get up and go get to it. You could be comfortable or you can grow stronger every day. I'll put an example of both what I just said in this video. You can be comfortable or you can go stronger every day. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Arm day. Welcome, arms. How you doing? Ugh. Ugh. Arm day. Arm day. Arm, you ready? There's no rest for the strong. He's a machine. He's indestructible. He's a machine. Yeah. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. How many is he going to do? And he's worked 12 hours and he's still going. His endurance is off the charts. Is there any end to the madness? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. He's waking up. Okay, he's waking up. Come on. Yeah, man. Yeah, I knew you was coming. I knew you was coming. I felt you coming out. I felt you coming. I knew you was coming. I knew you was coming. I need you right now. Yeah. Other guys here. Other guys here. Other guy. Okay. Other guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah. You want some more? Do you want some more? Yes, sir. May I please have another? Yeah. You love this shit, don't you? Oh, I love this shit. All right. All right. You proved your point. You proved your point. Damn. You proved your fucking point. 16 minutes, 130 calories, heart rate at 111. Let's talk about it. That wraps up the arm day. This is what you call getting straight to it. Hey, whatever gets me across that finish line is what I have to do. I'm not giving up. I'm not doing my usual. This is new territory for me. Not working out, but not giving up and still maintaining my job. And this is the worst part. This is the worst part of the year for my job. Because look, you got people, it's been a hot summer already, and we're just getting into it. So not only equipment breaks down, but there's going to be times when people break down. And so I'm just not going in. I'm just not putting my body through that heat in that department. We're really in the whole meal, but if you're in the part that melts the steel, we call that the hot side because it's hot. Like I told you, the temperatures of the heats that we pour when they're ready to go are over 29,000, you know, and you're standing right beside that pot and you're dressed like a fireman. So for you, you could be walking around with a body temperature over 110 and got to be like that for 20 or 30 minutes every 2.5 hours for 3 rounds. And inside there's a tin roof. So the heat doesn't go out the window. It is, heat travels up. And when it's up, it just stays in there. They could finish today. If they was pouring, they could finish today. And Monday could walk into that department and it still be slightly upwards of still warm. Because the heat goes nowhere. And then you keep adding heat to it. So once we get through this, the rest of the year, fall, winter, now that's when you love being back there. And that's when the workouts will get easier. But right now, I'm going into the epitome of this. Oh boy. But that was a nice arm workout. That was just full out blast. I was feeling pretty good. They're pretty tight. They're pretty tight. I don't know how many sets that was. I don't know. I just turned the brain off and let other guy take over. It's always good to have a wild card inside of you, my inner being. I might have to put him in the video one day. Let y'all see what I'm talking about. My inner self, my spiritual, my soul. Might have to let you see that. I don't know you well enough yet. We'll get there though. Oh boy. All right, so now, send arms to recovery. Oh, before we finish out, one more thing. This is leading by example. Sometimes you're not gonna want to work out. As much as I love this place and everything, sometimes you just ain't gonna want to do it. But that's where you gotta make yourself get up and get to it. You got to. In order to succeed and see your mission through, and by me making these videos and putting them out there is holding me accountable. You helped me get up today. Y'all helped me get in here today, because like I said, it was justifiable not to, but I didn't want to quit. That would have bothered me. You know what I mean? I want to stick to my plan. And plus, I told you about it. So you know what I mean? So now I'm got to be held accountable. Perfect example of being held accountable. Along with me realizing to get up and get down here, and then knowing that I told the world what's going on, I have to stick to my guns. Transparency. This is transparency. I told you on this channel ain't gonna be no fluff. Everything you see is real. You know what I mean? I'm not holding nothing back. I'm hoping that's what sets me apart from the rest of these guys, because I'm gonna give it to you all. You're gonna see me from this state, go to that state. I'm not gonna come on here already looking like that and then tell you to come on. You know what I mean? And you don't never see me work. You know what I mean? You see me maintain, but you don't see me get there. And a lot of people do that. They'll be working out 4 to 5 years before they make their first video. And by that time, they're there, So all you see is the before. But here you will see all you see is the after, excuse me. All you see is the after, And then how can that help you? I mean, it could motivate you to be like, oh, I want to get like that. But wouldn't it motivate you more to see it transform into that? Would not, this is just me thinking. I think that it would benefit a person to see a person who's been there. I've been there. This is me. This ain't no Photoshop. So I've been there, but then I'm not. But to see me get back to that with your own eyes, isn't that more impactful? Doesn't that land a harder punch? Doesn't that make you want to be like, if he can do it, I can do it, and you can? Because I always say, let's do it together. Y'all know that. Let's do it together. I don't want to be Michael Jackson. Let's be the Jackson 5. I tell you guys that all the time. So in my mind, let them see the transition. Let them see him get back to that, the journey and what it takes, But okay, I'm just delaying this cardio, and I might as well get to it while I'm in the mood. But arms go to recovery. And for you guys, rest, recover, grow. And we got back tomorrow. That'll wrap it up. And that's probably going to be an early one, because I know I'm going to bed early today. So back might be 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. First thing, soon as I get up, we're going to bang that out the way, so I can have the rest of Saturday and all of Sunday to start this all over again. So we got one more, y'all, and let's get to it. But for now, rest, recover, grow. Yes. All right. Very good one.